All right, guys, here's the first exercise. Basically, what I want you to do is see if the subjects and verbs agree. If they do, write a C next to 1 through 10. If they do not, write the correct verb. So go ahead and pause it and come back for answers. All right, so our first one, let me get my little, there we go, little highlighter. Chelsea and Juan was the favorite couple at the dance. Yeah, that's a problem because we have this and here, so we got to change out was to were. Sentences beginning with here or there, just lectured on it. What's the subject? Well, it's got to be beads. And the verb is, that's plural, that's singular. That means we got to change is to are. This one is the predicate nominative rule. Subject is winners. Predicate nominative is secret. We want to make sure we agree with winners, so we include are with winners. Those are both plural, so that is bueno. Remember, anytime you have an interrogative sentence, this wasn't up in the rules because I'd already covered it with you, change that bad boy into a statement. So you have a friendlier subject-verb order times subject is verb. That does not agree, so is must become are. Sentences with here or there. Reasons is my subject. Are is my verb. Those agree, so that is good. Number 6, walls. Subject, Adobe. Predicate nominative. It. Get off. Get your bush. It's killing me. Is the verb. Is does not agree with walls. Is should be are. Stop that little thing. 7. Now, this one is yucky. Results is the subject. And do you see this right here? Do you see this little fella? Oh, I can't do it. See that little apostrophe S? That's your verb. What is? Hopefully you figure that one out, though. So this is an is. Your subject is plural. Is a singular. We got to change this is to are. Intruder, subject, were. And then Dave and Philip, predicate nominative. Singular, singular. So those actually match. Not that it matters, but this has to be changed from were to was. Box, singular, are to is. And finally, priority, singular, was singular. That one's good. This is another subject or predicate nominative thingy where that's the PN right there. Okay. Let us shift from there to Oh, I didn't do that rule. Shoot. Okay. I'll have to do a rule here. I forgot it. Man, they load up on this rule too on this one. All right, let's look at number 2. When you have hey, we can talk about subordinate clauses. When you have a subordinate, I don't have my thing yet. When you have a subordinate clause, seriously, it starts with a who or a that. It might even start with a which too. It might be who, that, which. I know it's definitely who or that. You have to decide, well, is this who singular or plural? And what you do is, what's the word it's replacing? Well, it's usually the word that's right before it. So it takes on the singularity or plurality of the word right before it. So friends is plural. That makes who plural. So we have to have as our verb. Okay? Let's see. I think it's a pretty easy rule. Hopefully you all could catch that. I'll do it again the next one we see. Many a. We already talked about this. Many a is always singular. Enjoys. Every act and skit. Well, nah, we're not going to do that, are we? We're going to say, remember, whenever it's every or many a, it's singular. So even though this act and skit is plural because of the compound and, this every trumps that and makes it singular. Thus, you have to choose centers. Actors from the silent film era, who. So who has to refer back to what? Era. Era is singular, so who is singular, so we choose what? Was. Entertainers, such as the circus clown, who, here we go again. Who has to refer back to what? Stop that. Stop that. It refers back to clown. Clown is singular. Who is singular? Is. God dang. Who refers back to what? Clowns. Clowns is plural. Who is plural? Are. Many a. Easy, right? Has. Who refers back to what? Entertainers. Entertainers plural. Who plural? Are. The entertainer said Caesar. Who? Jeez Louise, can we hit more of these? Refers back to what? Sid Caesar, he said, so that it would highlight. But he can't get it to go because he's incompetent. Come on. Sid Caesar single? Single? I don't know. Maybe he is. Sid Caesar singular? Who singular? Was. Every student and practitioner of mine is. Notice how this every can mess with you because it's every student and practitioner. It's every act and skit, okay? So sometimes, or actually oftentimes, you have this compound element before or after the every. And that's what messes with you. And you don't remember that every there is there, so that's why it's singular. Okay, that's enough for now. The next exercise will be all those percentages and dollar amounts and units of measurement. Oh boy, I know you can't wait. I will see you then.